Starting off the video with one of my great looking angels. Yeah, that's a beautiful angel. Anyway, today's video will be on one of the biggest topics that you need to know setting up an aquarium, whether it's planted, whether it's hardscaped, doesn't matter what type of fish you're keeping. It applies for every single type of tank, and that is oxygenating the tank. So let's get off of him and get on the rest of the tank. So obviously oxygen is in water, obviously, yes, but the thing is, fish breathe too, so they're using up oxygen, and obviously these plants give oxygen, but I'm getting away from that. I'm getting from the fact that if you're just setting up, no plants, no dirt, nothing, it's just either bare bottom or just some simple gravel. Maybe it's colored gravel, I don't care. Maybe it's just simple little rocks that are in my beta tank, which is you can't see him, he's hiding in the dark. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and this is the gas exchange kind of video. So here's the main thing that you need. First of all, you can't oxygenate your water without filters, and here's why. If you don't know what gas exchange is, you're about to learn. Gas exchange is all the gas that's on the bottom of the tank that's built up by the decorations, the gravel, or in this case my dirt, and all the gas at the top, it's exchanging, like I said. So I do believe Dustin's Fish Tanks did a video on this, and the king of DIY, which is, you know, Joey. And what gas exchange basically is all the gas that's down here on the bottom is released up out into the air, and all the gas that's up here above the tank, which is oxygen and nitrogen, well, all the gas that's in the air, which is oxygen, nitrogen, and some other stuff. That's for a different time, not now. And all of that stuff goes into the water. But the thing is, when you have a tank, like a beta tank, that's not going to happen. And here's the reason. This is still water. Now, I do have plants in here, so you can get away with it, but this is still water. Gas exchange cannot occur without, what is this? What do you call it? Surface tension. And let's see if I can get a good view from the top. Oh yeah, look at my lilies, they look great. So this surface tension, which is the water moving from the filters, you see I did a review on this Aquarium filter. This drops down, creating surface tension pushing this way, and that filter pushes it outwards, which is actually shooting out this way. So it's coming here and bouncing this way. So it is kind of a whirlpool that might not be good. But if you know, angelfish do come from running waters, so they'll be fine, and so do rummy-nosed tetras. I planned out all my fish the same way. Even my algae eater, he loves the current, loves it. But, so here's the thing. I don't know if you can see these white specks. They're rising to the top. So, what the surface tension does is, the surface tension circulates the water, and of course the water movement does too, and pulls up all the gas with the water. Now what the surface tension does, surface tension allows the gas from the top to enter, and it becomes a little cycle like this, where all of this on the bottom gets pushed up, and all the stuff outside gets pushed in. So that does kind of affect the room that you have. If it's in a closed room the whole time, that's not very good. If you have a window and you open it from time to time, that's great. That's how oxygen occurs. So if you have a tank that you want to set up with, that's like, let's say a 40 breeder, and you have one filter on it, make sure that the filter agitates the top or the surface of your tank. Okay, because with beta tanks, what you have to do is water changes every week. I do a water change on this thing every other week, I think, just because I'm testing the strength on this beta, and man, I wish this light would show more, but that's all right. But that's how oxygen comes. This is just a a quick little video on showing you how to do that. And if you have any questions, that's basically it. But if you do want to know, with plants, the plants do oxygenate the water. So if you do have a still tank where the top is kind of more still, it like, let's say like this, my turtle tank, where it's only moving over there but not so much over here. That's like, you can't see. It's not moving over here at all, really, but it's moving a lot over there. See, if it's something like that and you have plants, nothing to worry about. But the thing is, I want my angels to grow big and beautiful, like he's not even nearly the size of my hand. I wish he was, but he's also, he's my biggest, but he's the fattest. But yeah, that's oxygen. You can't have a tank with fish without oxygen. See, I have a big Amazon sword. I have crypts all over the bottom. I have dwarf sage that's settling in. I have piece of crap Amazon swords. I have a flame sword. I have jungle val. I have red arrow leaf. I think that's all the plants I have. I do have Java fern growing on this piece of wood because there's a little trick. You get a rock, any rock, and push a regular leaf that you tore off of a big plant of Java fern, and it will grow on here. And then you tear it off, and then you see the bright green. That means it's growing. That's a good sign. So make sure your tank has oxygen. Make sure there's surface agitation. If you have plants, you can get away with it a little more. And also, the gas does build up with the more substrate that you have. I have I would say a quarter of an inch right here in the front, but a full inch in the back. I don't know if you could see it, but there is a slight slope that my catfish is sitting on. And so there is more gas that builds up back there, but there's an intake right there, so the water's constantly moving like that. There's also an intake there that's constantly moving in. So the substrate does account for the gas buildup. So keep that in account for. This is just a quick video. I hope it helps you guys. If you have any questions, if I wasn't clear enough, just let me know. And I'll have a new video up soon. See you later, guys.